For anyone who doesn't know, I'm obsessed with a documentary called Grey Gardens. And it's a real-life documentary about Jackie Kennedy's cousins in the 60s, who were these, like, they were like aristocratic royalty. People just loved them and sort of worshipped them and went to their parties and really idolized them. And then through circumstance, they didn't know how to take care of themselves, and like their husbands and sons left them, and they ended up, a mother and daughter, just two dotty old women living in a dilapidated mansion with 52 cats. And a documentary crew kind of discovered them and filmed them over the course of the summer. And it is just the most, it's the most like weird but charming little story, and it speaks to me. It's a story of perseverance and of revolution, and of sort of sticking to your guns and going, no, it doesn't matter what you think of my life, I'm happy. These women, they lived. It's so unsanitary the way they lived. It was really terrible, and they sort of wore rags, and they were really, really poor. There was a rabid raccoon that lived in their house in the walls, but they were so happy, and they just said to their local authorities, like, no, we're not moving. We love it. We love our life. And how can you argue with that? So I love that story. So when I was in university, that's when I discovered Grey Gardens, and I became particularly obsessed with the character of Little Edie. She is this like fashionista who uses like found items and like repurposes clothing and stuff. She's completely bald, so she covers her head because she had alopecia. And I just sort of idolized her in university, and I used to become Little Edie at like social functions and stuff, or usually just like at home, like my housemates would be having a good time, like playing like Uno Extreme, like on the floor, and I just come in, oh hi, because Little Edie has this American like Yankee drawl. Oh, we'll be raided by the village of East Hampton, and I'm obsessed with that voice. So I love that character. So I used to just become Little Edie. Here's what I would do. So she was very fashionable. I would take a fur coat and I'd put it on, obviously, and then because she was bald and she covered her head, I would take plain black t-shirt. Oh no. It's not a plain black t-shirt, it's a Dracula the Italian Greyhound t-shirt. Wearing that you can get on Etsy right now. And they're very nice. So she would take this exact t-shirt she would take, and she'd cover her head. So this is what I would do. I'd pop my face through. And then you pull that bit there, you twist it, pull it through, and that's it. And then once the whole ensemble was together, I would just sort of, oh hi! Thank heaven you're here. Oh, you look absolutely terrific, honestly. Mother wanted me to come out in a kimono, so we had quite a fight. The best kind of clothes for a protest pose is this ensemble of pantyhose worn over the shorts, pulled under the skirt that doubles as a cape. To reveal you in capri pants, you fashion out of ski pants in a jersey knit designed to fit the contour of your shape. Then cinch it with the cord from the drape. And that's the revolutionary costume for today, to show the polo riders in khakis and topsiders just what a revolutionary costume has to say. It can't be ordered from LL Bean. There's more to living than Kelly Green, and that's the revolution I mean. Da-da-da-da-da. Just listen to this. The Hamptons Bee, July 1972. The elderly bedridden aunt of former First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, Mrs. Edith Bouvier Beale, my very own mother, can you imagine? And her adult daughter, Miss Edie Beale, a former debutante once known as Body Beautiful Beale. They called me Body Beautiful Beale, it's true. That was my, my sobriquet. Out living on Long Island in a garbage-ridden, filthy 28-room house with 52 cats, fleas, cobwebs, and virtually no plumbing. After vociferous complaints from neighbors, the Board of Health took legal action against the reclusive pair. Why, it's the most disgusting, atrocious thing ever to happen in America. You fight City Hall with a Persian shawl that used to hang on the bedroom wall, pinned under the chin, adorned with a pin, and pulled into a twist. Reinvent the Auger Tuve, make a poncho from a duvet. Then you can be with Cousin Lee on Mr. Blackwell's list. The full-length velvet glove hides the fist. And that's the revolutionary costume for today, to show the griff-craft voters, those Nixon and new voters. Armies of conformity are headed right your way. To make a statement you need not be in Boston Harbor upending tea. And that's the revolution to me. Staunch, there's nothing worse, I tell you. Staunch, S-T-A-U-N-C-H. Staunch women, we just don't waken. A little known fact to the fascist pact who comes here for antiquing. Da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, they can get you in East Hampton for wearing red shoes on a Thursday and all that sort of thing. I don't know whether you know that. I mean, do you know that? They can get you for almost anything. It's a mean, nasty Republican town. The best kind of shoes to express bold views is strapless mules in assertive hues like fuchsia or peach, except on the beach, in which case you wear flats. When I stood before the nation at Jack's inauguration, in a high heel pump I got the jump on Jackie's pillbox hats. Just watch it where you step with the cats. And that's the revolutionary costume pour du jour. You mix and match in presto, a fashion manifesto. That's why a revolutionary costume's de rigueur. The rhododendrons are hiding spies, the pussy willows have beady eyes. Binoculars through the privet hedge, they peek at you through the window ledge with guile. We're in a revolution, so in the revolution with style.
Sorry guys, I think I just nipped out. What happened? Who was that? That's what I would do after being the leader. I'd come in and go, "Hi guys, what did I miss?"